Begin.
Yeah, I say all praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yakakwadash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers them out there. I teach this truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. We are basically James Jamaica out here one more Saturday, prophesying the downfall of this wicked society. You see me, and the gathering of the elect of the nation of Israel. You see me, and right now we're in a time now when a lot of things that take place. You see me, worldwide, a lot of prophecies popping off like popcorn. You see me, because the end is close, yo. You see me, the rulership of the so-called white man. You see me, the rulership of the so-called white man end. We're in the right now. You see me, people say now he can't go past in time. You see me, all the kingdom before the so-called white man rule before this empire. You see me, starting from the Babylonian captivity, you see me, to the Medes and Purge, to the Greek, you see me, captivity, to the Roman captivity. Now we're the second leg of the Roman Empire, you see me, and all the kingdom fall, and now we know what, you see me, don't fall what, the second leg of the Roman Empire, which is basically America. You see me? You can give me Job, brother, Job 14 and 2. What?
This is Job 14 verse 2, you want?
Yeah. Verse 3. Go fine.
Job 14 verse 5.
What?
Seeing his days are determined.
So what the scripture says, seeing his days are determined. So whose days are determined? The so-called white man days are determined. Starting with the banking elite. You see me, the Rothschild family. You see me? What?
So seeing his days are determined,
What?
the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Though appointed his bound that he cannot pass. The so-called white man cannot pass. You see me? The so-called white man can go a minute over in time with the Lord, the Yahweh Shemir Shine, basically put him for rule. You see me? Because everything was predestined. You see it? Everything was predestined. Give me a brother, give me Isaiah 46. You see me a verse 8, brother. Start at verse 8.
This is Isaiah 46. Isaiah 46 verse 8. So remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Remember the former things of old.
Remember the former things of old. See what?
For I am Yahweh.
For I am Yahweh. Is it what?
There is none else. Say I am Yahweh. There is none else. I declare the end from the beginning.
So the Lord Yahweh Bar Shemir Shai do what? Declare the end from the beginning. You see me? So the so-called white man can't go past in time. When Heavenly Father gets with Heavenly Father, you see me, give him basically rule till. You see, because Scripture refer to this time where the so-called white man are ruled for, in our Revelation 20, you see me, as a little season. Now reach on the end of the little season, the so-called white man season, when we basically are ruled for. You see me, give me Job 20, brother, and verse 5.
It's Job 20 verse 5.
What?
So the triumphing of the wicked is short.
So when the scripture said the triumphing of the wicked is short, and who is the wicked? Give me Malachi 1 and 4, brother.
This is Malachi 1 verse 4.
What?
Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished.
And who is Edom? You see me? Edom is the so-called white man today. You see me? So this is what the scripture said. Edom said, we are impoverished, one.
But we will return and build the desolate place.
Starting in the late 1300s, with the Barja family, when they basically started come on the scene. You see, when they started basically rise out of basically out of bondage. You see me? And out of what? The Caucasus Mountain, because they needed the Caucasus Mountain. You see me? So this is what the rebirth. You see me? And the so-called white man, Renaissance. You see, go on.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bar Shemir Shai, go on.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
So the so-called white man, from that time of slavery, you see me, build up in kingdom. You see me? So this is what the Heavenly Father said. They shall build, the so-called white man shall build this wicked society. But the Lord will go throw it down. Now in that time, but the Lord, Yahweh Bar Shemir Shai, go throw down this year. Right. You see me, destroy this wicked setup. You see me? You must say, well, the Lord will wipe it off of the face of the earth. This wicked kingdom. You see, go on.
And they shall call them
the border of wickedness.
And they shall call the so-called white man, you see me, the border of wickedness. So the so-called white man is the wicked. You see me, you better explain it, brother.
And you tell us, when them coming up for evils was multiplied in the earth.
Multiply. You see, God.
It says, this is Job 20 verse 5.
What?
The triumphing of the wicked is short.
The triumphing of the so-called white man is short, what?
And the joy of the hypocrites is but for a moment.
And the joy of who? The hypocrite. You see, because the so-called white man is a hypocrite. You see it? Hold up, brother, and give me Psalms 50 and 60. What?
So though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
Hold on. Give it. Psalms 50 and 60. 16.
Psalms 50 verse 16.
What?
But unto the wicked, the Most High saith,
What
hast thou do to declare my statutes?
So that's what the Heavenly Father says. You see me, with the so-called white man, you see me, I have to do with the laws and the statute. What I have to do with the Bible. You see me, because he was given to the so-called white man. You see me, this Bible was given to the so-called white man, it was given to us, the Israelites. You see me, so the Lord said, what you have to do with this? You see me, what you do with this, man?
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth,
What?
seeing thou hast instructions.
Was a seed, thou hated instruction. See that the so-called white man hated instruction because everything that is book. You see me, how you're supposed to have a kingdom in perfect order. You see, but the so-called white man, you see me, do the opposite of everything when the scripture. See what I say what? The opposer. In the second Thessalonians 3, 2 and 3 and down. You see me? So scripture say, see the 8 instruction, the 8 ways of the Heavenly Father. You see me? The laws and statutes, everything in this book. You see me, go on?
And castest my words behind thee.
And cast Heavenly Father word behind them. It's like the court system. What the so-called white man make you do in the court system. You see me? You put your hand on the Bible and serve, I will tell the truth. You see me? Nothing but the truth. You see me? So help me God, and then put the Bible one side and then do them fiend judgment. You see me? So you cast the word of the Heavenly Father behind you. You see, what?
When thou sawest a thief, and then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue to formeth seed.
Formeth the seed, boss?
Thou givest, yes, thou sittest and speaketh against thy brother.
I said, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. You see me? Speakest against who? Jacob. You see, because Jacob, Esau, basically Jacob brother. You see me, we're twin, we're basically in the womb. So you say, speak against, you see me, your brother. You see me? What?
Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
What?
These things hast thou done, and I kept silent.
So you say, see me, all the so-called white man do to us. You see me? From the time of slavery, you see me coming up even until this day. You see me? And Heavenly Father say what? He kept silent because what? Scripture say what? The Lord is slow to anger. You see me? But great in power. And will not at all acquit the wicked. You see it? What?
Catch up before the moment.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
Because so-called white man think the Heavenly Father is with him. You see, because all our way do to us, you see me, both the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, you see me, over the years, and all Lord end up pay feet. You see me, all Lord end up get judged for all the wickedness and basically upon the earth. So I think Heavenly Father with them, yo. You see, go on.
But I will reprove thee.
So this is how scripture says, last time I go reprove the so-called white man. You see me, starting from the banking lead hand down, go on.
And set them in order before thine eyes.
And set who in order before their eyes? Set us in order. You see me, with the prophets. You see me, when the highways and the byways worldwide that teaches truth. You see me, this is what the Heavenly Father do right now. He shows that the Heavenly Father forgot about us. You see, the Lord bring us back to a true part, yo, to what takes place right now. You see me? What can give me a barrel, brother, before you go back down? Yeah.
This is Baruch 2 verse 30.
What?
For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people.
Our people are rebellious. You see me, from the time of ancient Egypt, you see me, even until this day, our people are rebellious. You see me, so our people don't want to hear the word of the Heavenly Father. Two-thirds of our people don't want to hear the word of the Heavenly Father. You see me, because they're rebellious though. You see, go on.
But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves.
So what the scripture says, but in the land of their captivity, like out here in Jamaica, you see me in America and across the world over and them scatter, you see me, they shall remember themselves. Remember say what? Remember say them Hebrew Israelites. You see me, I remember them tribe where them come from. You see, so the Lord will bring us back now. You see me? Jesus said, Paul said what? It's God cast away his people, God forbid. You see me? Because Heavenly Father cast away his people. You see? So this is what takes place right now. We show that Heavenly Father forgot about us. You see me? Go on back to that, brother.
So this is back in Job 20 verse 6. Verse 5. Verse 5. So the triumphing of the wicked is short, but the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment.
And the joy of the so-called white man is but for a moment. You see me? What?
For though his excellency mount up to the heavens, his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish like his own dung.
So-called white man shall perish like his own dung, like his own shit. You see me? What?
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Because after 1,000 years, you see me, in a slavery for the so-called white man. You see me, starting with the banking elite family. You see me, after 1,000 years, they're going to get wipe off of the earth.
That's right.
There's going to be no more so-called white people on the earth. So this is what the scripture says. Read again, brother.
So they which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Where is he? Where's the so-called white man there? Where's Esau? Where's Edom? What?
He shall fly away as a dream.
You say he shall fly away as a dream. Just like when you go to your bed at night time, you see me, you dream something, and you wake up in the morning and you try to remember where you dreamed last time you tell it to somebody. You see me? This is what the scripture says. The so-called white man are going to fly away as a dream. You see me, the one of people I look up to right now, you see me, want to be like, this is what the scripture says. It's a judgment for the so-called white man. He shall fly away as a dream. You see me, go on?
And shall not be found.
And shall not be found. What?
Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Shall be what? Chased away as a vision of the night. You see, what?
The eyes which saw him shall see him no more.
You must say the eyes which saw him, you see me, shall see him no more. The one that goes to the so-called white man, all who see the so-called white man right now in the society, I want to be like him. You see me? People say, well, the eyes that saw him, they're going to see no more. Because then I got them on the earth after 1,000 years. You see?
So neither shall his place be any more beholding.
This is Job 8, verse 13. So are the path of all that forget the Most High, and the hypocrites' hope shall perish.
God. You see, but the hypocrite, the so-called white man, you see me, and also 2,000 people, because 2,000 people are hypocrites too. You see me, because 2,000 people get put to death on the side. You see, just keep on telling you. So people are hypocrites too. You see me, and then I escape the judgment. You see, because once predestined, 2,000 people are going to make it on the side. You see?
Isaiah 10, verse 5.
What?
O Assyrian, the rod of mine hunger.
So this is what happened now. You see me? The Heavenly Father used the so-called white man, you see me, to punish us, to transgress the laws, you see me, and statutes, you see me, written in this book. You see me, and in return, the Heavenly Father will use us to punish the so-called white man. But before all this happened, or before we get the so-called white man, you see me, we basically put slap chains on them. You see me, we approach it at the time of Jacob's trouble. You see me, when the Heavenly Father will use the so-called white man to destroy 2,000 people. You see me? So she was say, oh, Assyrian. You see me? But then in Asian time, you see me? Asian Assyrian put a lot of help on Israel. Who is the modern day Assyrian? The so-called white man. So this is what the scripture says. Oh, Assyrian. You see me? What?
O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger.
The rod of mine anger, rod of who for anger? Heavenly Father, Yahweh smell shine. What?
The rod of mine hunger.
What?
The staff of their hands
Staff
is mine.
Staff in their hand.
And the staff in their hand is mine indignation.
And the staff in their hand is what? The Lord's indignation. You see me? The Lord, Yahweh smell shine, righteous anger. You see me? What?
So I will send him against an hypocritical nation.
That's what the scripture says. Last time I go send the Assyrian them, mother the Assyrian them, which are the so-called white man, against an hypocritical nation. And who is that hypocritical nation? You see me, our people. Scripture says with their mouth they show much love, but their heart is far from me. You see me, our people love you sing song. You see me, I say, oh yeah, they love God. You see me? My God now make me suffer. My God now make me suffer. And guess what? They not do what they really find themselves to do, but they don't want to save their mouth. You see, because in a 2,000 people mind, if you say them can't fool you, Heavenly Father. You see me? If any father don't want to put the thought in your mind, basically speak, tell you that in the Proverbs 16:1. You see me?
I just say, the wicked in a Psalm, it tells you the wicked I am sword.
Gone. Psalm 17 and 30.
So I will send him against an hypocritical nation and against the people of my wrath.
People of God's wrath, what?
Right? Will I give him a charge to take the spoils,
what?
And to take the prey, and to tear them down like the mirror of the street.
Gone. You see, we're approaching that time right now, the time of Jacob's trouble. You see, when the so-called white man, you see me, I got to unleash him wrath. You see me? The true wrath they basically have name from the time of Genesis. Let's keep your speak about. You see it? Give me a scripture now. Amos 1:11.
Amos 1:11. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
So when the scripture says for 3 transgressions of Edom, which is the so-called white man, you see me, and for 4, the Lord said not turn away the so-called white man punishment. You see me, the Lord, Heavenly Father, Yahweh, punish us to transgression laws written in this book. You see me? And we are the chosen people of Heavenly Father. The so-called white man and all the Eden nation are going to escape. You see me, they not escape Heavenly Father. You see me? Because everything was predestined. You see me? What?
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword. You see me? Pursue us now. You see me? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, Indian. You see me? With the sword. You see me? What?
And did cast off all pity.
And did cast off all pity. So-called white man cast off all pity. There was scripture in our Deuteronomy 28 chapter. So they don't regard the old, they don't regard what? The old or show favor to the young. You see, but for the scripture. So the so-called white man never show us no pity. You see me? But he carry our foreparents over here so in a cargo slave ship, packed like sardine, he never shows no pity. You see me? So scripture say what? He cast off all pity. You see me, go on?
And his anger did tear perpetually.
Go on?
And he kept his wrath forever.
And the so-called white man kept his wrath forever. 2018, going on to 2019, the so-called white man still have a deep hatred for us. You see? What?
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18.
What?
18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph, you see me, a flame. Talking about what the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. You see me, go on?
And the house of Esau for stubble.
And the house of Esau, the so-called white man, stubble. What?
Right. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
And there shall be not any remaining of the house of Esau. You see me, what?
For the Lord had spoken.
For the Lord Yahweh has spoken it. Right. But I read the scripture earlier and so on. The Lord Yahweh declared the end from the beginning. You see me? So this is what written for the so-called white man. You see me?
This is Jeremiah 49 verse 12. Thus say the Lord, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup of the surely drunken.
You see me? As I said earlier, you see me? We are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemel. You see me? And we go through all the curses. We read in Deuteronomy 20th chapter. You see me? We go through hardcore slavery. You see me? Both the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. You see me? And we drink of that cup. So she said those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup. You see me? Are surely drunken. You see me? We go through it. You see me? Go on.
Right. And art thou that shall
and art thou eat.
Slacker. And art thou eat that shall altogether go unpunished.
And art thou eat that should altogether go unpunished. And art thou the so-called white man to go unpunished. You have a lot of people. You see me? You have a lot of the Israelite men who are supposed to know the truth and try to basically find some loophole saying Edomite can save. This is what the scripture says. Art thou eat with again, brother partner.
Right. So it's art thou eat that shall altogether go unpunished.
What?
But thou shall not go unpunished.
Because the so-called white man shall not go unpunished. You see me? Every single one of them, from the head, the banking league comes straight down to the simple. You see me? Fool Edomite. Now I go unpunished. Every single one of Esau, the seed of Esau. You see me? I go pay everything when they do. You see me? They now go unpunished. You see me? Regardless of what some people feel like, yo. You see me? What?
Right? But thou shalt surely drink of it.
But thou shalt what? Surely drink of it. You see me? What?
So for my sword, stuck here. For I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse.
God.
All the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
God, I was modern day Bozrah. America.
God.
You see me? America is a modern day Bozrah. You see it? God.
This is Joel 3, verse 3. Joel 3 and 3. And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot.
And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot. You see, because so-called white man treat us what? You see me? They have bead, mustard gun. You see me to what? The Amites them. You see me? What?
And Slacky Act, as you bring up that act, what they were they must celebrate Thanksgiving. Them don't even know what Thanksgiving for, man. That's when they might wake up and sell up on Action Black and the Black Friday.
Black Friday.
And sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
And sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Water down liquor. You see me, them traders. You see me, my chief, you see me, and also the Ishmaelites. You see me, them traders, yo. You see me, them capture us from our village. You see me, and carry us to the so-called white man for water down liquor. You see it, what?
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon?
What?
And all the coast of Palestine.
And all the coast of Palestine. You see me? The so-called Arabs, you see me, and the so-called and the Amites, you see me, which are the so-called African today. You see me, them also go pay. You see me, they're not escaping either. The so-called white man, when they want the main one, they basically go through all them things because of so-called white man are getting worse. Because after 1,000 years of slavery, you see me, every single one of them are wiped off of the earth. You see me? So them, all them nation there, you see me, the heathen nation are going to pay also. But so-called white men are getting judgment the worst, yo. You see, go on?
Will he render me a recompense?
What?
And if he recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head?
What?
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
So you feel the father going to pay back what? The so-called white man and also the Hamites, you see me? And the Ishmaelites for them to us. Because every single one of them are in the honor of our downfall. You see me? Give me a Maccabees, brother. 2 Maccabees 2 and verse 9. And we'll have Jeremiah 30 and 16. We'll have brother.
1:9.
Yeah.
This is book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 9. It was also declared that he, being wise, offered the sacrifice of dedication and of the finishing.
10, man. What you want?
10. Read from 9.
Alright. So it was also declared that he, being wise, offered the sacrifice of dedication and of the finishing of the temple. And as when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire came down from heaven and consumed the sacrifice. Even so prayed Solomon also, and the fire came down from heaven and consumed the burnt offerings.
Wanted.
Oh, yeah.
First.
Oh, yeah, look back. Who have not getting up their spot.
Yeah.
That's the first Maccabees 2 and 10.
Yeah, man.
This is book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 10.
What?
What nation had not had a part in her kingdom?
So when the scripture say what nation have a part, you see me, in our kingdom. You see, because all them heathen nations, you see me, of us at one point in time in a slavery. You see me? Even until this day, you see me, them are basically a benefit of our same way. That's the reason why you have them, all the heathen nations that can do set up shops. You see me, amongst our people. So put on the four corners of the earth, our people doing. You see me? Especially I'm out here in Jamaica. You see me, I got them Edomties and them so-called Chinese, you see me, them Ammonites and all them come business amongst our people and I make money off of us. You see me, so all them benefit off of us. Them see all the so-called white man get rich off of us and they wanted the same thing. You see them come basically get rich off of us, it does the same. What?
What nation had not had a part in her kingdom
What?
and gotten of her spoils?
What?
All her ornaments are taken away. Of a free woman, she is become a bond slave.
Gone. You
And-
see? What?
And behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty, our glory, is laid waste, and the Gentiles have profaned it.
You see me? What?
So this is Jeremiah 30 verse 16.
What?
So therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
So what the scripture says, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. All the Heathen nation will basically devour us, they will basically be devoured. You see me? Very soon too, we're not talking about a long time, so you see me, very soon. We're approaching the time. You see me, the Lord will basically destroy the society. You see me, and all the Heathen nations, yeah. You see me, every single one of them are going to serve us. You see me? What?
And all thine adversaries, every one of them,
every one of our enemies, them, you see me, what?
Shall go into captivity.
Shall go into slavery. You see me, what?
And they that spoil thee shall be for a spoil.
And they that spoil thee shall be for a spoil. What?
And all they that prey upon thee, I will give for praise.
So Lord said, all they that prey upon us, you see me, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, Lord said, I'll give them for a prayer. You see? For them time, the table will turn up. You see me, we're at the bottom of the table right now. You see me, and all the Heathen nations, you see me, especially so-called white man over us right now. You see me, and all them basically oppress us. So the table will turn up, Heavenly Father put us back on top and put them on the bottom. Because they're the rightful place. Because the earth was created for our sake. You see me, and the Heathen nation are created to serve us. So Heavenly Father will set up the right order for the earth, yo.
This is Deuteronomy 30 verse 7.
What?
And the Lord thy God put all his curses upon thine enemy.
So all the curses when we go through as a nation, you see me, this is why scripture says, Lord, I put all the curses here. You see, but we go through upon our enemies. Start with the so-called white man, what?
Upon thine enemies, and them that hate thee.
And them that hate thee, you see, what? Which persecute thee. You see me? All the nations here. You see, what? All the Heathen nations here, what?
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation.
That's what the scripture says. It's a righteous thing with Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, to recompense, to pay back the so-called white man and all the Heathen nations here. You see me, go on?
To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
To trouble them that what? Trouble us. You see me, the Israelites. You see?
It's a Revelation 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you. And double unto her, double according to her work.
That's what the scripture says, reward her as she rewarded us. You see me, and double unto her. Double. You see me? Because what? So-called white man I get to a double. You see me? And all the Heathen nations here. You see me? What?
In the cup which she had filled, it filled to her double.
This is Jeremiah 30 at verse 16.
Yo.
50-50.
Yo.
Yeah, man, read it.
Got together the archers.
50
Got together the archers.
Which place is that?
Alright, so Jeremiah 50 and 29.
What?
Called together the archers against Babylon.
That's what happened right now. You see me, last time I called together the archers. And who's the archers? The modern day archers are the country, the many. You see me, the country of them ICBM missile. You see me, but then the Asian time they fire our bows. You see me, the modern day arrow. You see me, the ICBM missile. So this is what the scripture says. God, this is what the scripture says. Call together the archers. You see me, go on.
All ye that bend the bow.
All ye that bend the bow. You see me, go on.
Camp against it round about.
Jump against it round about. Jump against America round about. Go on.
Let none therefore escape.
What?
Recompense her according to the work, according to all that she had done.
It was a recompense. So-called white man. You see me, Babylon. You see me, we shall basically the place where we push all the confusion. You see me, onto all what she do to us. You see me, because destroy people right now. Look our people. You see me, look what the place I'm out here in Jamaica right now. You see me, lesbian line the street. So so-called white man are pay for every single thing when they do to us. You see me? People say put one, the cup into their mouth. You see me? The drinking that back 215. You see me? What?
Do unto her, for she had been proud against the Lord Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel.
Proud against what? The Holy One of Israel. You see me? So-called white man proud against the Heavenly Father. Now they have what he will call a gay pride. According to the scripture, a man lie with a man is supposed to put to death. Now the so-called white man push gay pride. You see me? So the so-called white man proud against the Heavenly Father. You see me?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
So when the scriptures say prepare slaughter for his children, you see me? For the so-called